What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a good day. Got a lot to cover in today's episode, including some continued positive price action for BTC, plus more information on Celsius and what might have happened to their money. Also, Kwon coming out of the woodwork a couple hours ago. It's first tweet in about a month. I'll show you the tweet, and then I'll decode it myself later on in the episode. First, don't forget to like and subscribe button and follow me on Twitter at @BenCryptoShow. Let's begin. Let's start with the price action. So yeah, continued positive price action. 24 hours, BTC up 3%. Ethereum up way up 7%. Ethereum's at about 1230 right now. Pretty much all altcoins are up. What do we have here? We've got, let's see, governance tokens up 8%. Meme and NFT tokens up 5%. DeFi really up big today. Yield farming up 9%. Lending borrowing up 12%. ETH 2.0 staking up 13%. Liquid staking up 13%. So yeah, DeFi, for whatever reason, having a big day today. But yeah, so the price action here, this was a very surprisingly positive reaction to the CPI numbers yesterday. I thought it would kind of have a little bounce afterwards and remain flat, but it continues to go up. It was, remember, prices were at about 19,200 right before and after the announcement. Now they're at 20,900. So this is a better than anticipated reaction, which, okay, it's only a couple percentage points, but it is indicative as to how far along the bear market is going, because prices aren't really reacting negatively anymore to big inflation numbers, to large unemployment rate data, to macro data in general, that it was reacting negatively to a couple months ago and beyond. Then that's a good sign for the markets. I think we might be at the bottom here, but as we all know, markets are dependent on random macro events. You just don't know when any kind of random macro event could be. I don't see anything forecasted. It's good that prices are kind of quieter in July and August. There's no huge US-based conferences that could do anything. The nuker has been kind of quiet lately. There kind of just seems to be a lack of just sort of one-off incidents in the summer in Bitcoin, so that's good. Bear markets, you mostly just need time. The fear dissipates. The subconscious worries about coins going to zero, that just slowly dissipates, and then prices start gradually moving up. They don't move up loudly. They move up quietly. That appears to be what we're having here. Greed and fear went down a little bit. It was at 18 yesterday, so that 24 before the announcement 5-6 days ago. Then it was at 18 around the announcement. 15 today, so it shows there's still the little jitters because, again, the inflation numbers were a little bit worse than anticipated, so the greed and fear was going to go down, but at least it's not in single digits. So as long as there's no one-off sort of macro incidents that happen, then I'm foreseeing just the bottom is here, and we're just going to gradually start creeping up. I showed this tweet yesterday. El Capo of Crypto, he was accurate with his forecast of the downtrend, the bear market. He was pretty much the only person on Twitter who was accurate, but then he changed his tune yesterday with this tweet. Downtrend is weakening, legs down are getting shorter, less drop percentage, blah, blah, blah. Now, he kind of pulled back from this a little bit later on this morning, and then he writes this tweet. So this is after the last one. He writes, honestly, this is one of the worst spots to buy. Still fully out of the market, but I'm going to hold him to this downtrend is weakening in this tweet right here. I think a lot of times when you're so positive one way, then if you change your mind in one tweet, it's totally okay to change your mind. Then if you look at the comment section, you start getting wrecked. Everyone's like, what? How could you change your mind? I lost so much money doing what you were saying to short the other time, blah, blah, blah. So I think that's what happened here when he kind of reversed course, went back to his more bearish tendencies. But I'm going to hold him to this tweet right here because I agree with this tweet here. His more bullish tweet, the downtrend is weakening. I would agree the downtrend is definitely weakening to me. So I think we're looking good. As in, I showed this yesterday here. So the one good thing about the bear market here, obviously the price action has been sort of similar to 2018. The bad news about that is that if it follows exactly by 2018, we still have another like 3-4 months left. The price is down here, but a lot of people think it's like me. I said it's going to start creeping up from here. So Google search terms went down way more. So obviously this is kind of sort of not a great stat, just Google search terms, but it's a good way to show mainstream interest in Bitcoin and crypto, just how much people are Googling Bitcoin or crypto. So it went down 95% in 2018. So that shows in 2017, that rise up, it was just a one-off fad, crypto. Then enough people stayed in the industry that the industry didn't dissolve. It kept growing. And then now in this bear market, the Google search terms only went down about 60%, 55%. So that's not bad. Obviously, people are going to be Googling it less, like 50% from the peaks to now. But the fact that the search terms only went down 50% and prices are down like 2 times since then, I think that's pretty good. Pretty good. So now it's pretty clear. Here's the outline of the bear market here. It's all just very easy to illustrate. It all started with the Terra Luna incident that nuked the markets. It didn't really have an effect on the price of BTC when that happened. People using it as an example of how strong the markets were because BTC, Ethereum didn't go down. But exactly a month later, then prices tanked. And well, that was in large part due to Three Arrows Capital. That stems right from Terra. They were heavily invested in Terra, and then to make back their money, and after getting wrecked from Terra and the bear market, they had over-leveraged directional trades, just basically betting that the price of Bitcoin was going to go up. It doesn't seem like they threw it into a bunch of altcoins. They were just betting too much with too much leverage on the direction of the market. Bet wrong, so then they got wrecked, and then Voyager, Celsius, and BlockFi all had too much exposure to Three Arrows Capital. So those firms, particularly Voyager and BlockFi, were pretty much only guilty of just not diversifying enough and being too overexposed in one direction. Celsius, everyone's still a little bit unsure what happened with them. They put out this article came out today, so I guess there's a $1.2 billion hole in their balance sheets, which we still don't know what happened to that money, but at the end here, they say some of the deployment activities took time to unwind and left the company with disproportionate liabilities when measured against the unprecedented market declines. So basically what they're saying is when the market went up, their assets, their value, their whole portfolio grew even more than they thought, even more than they knew what to do with, and $1.2 billion of the dollars then they put into, it sounds like, altcoins or something too risky here. They're not really saying. So it looks like it wasn't just a simple Bitcoin directional trade like Three Arrows Capital that wrecked them. It looks like they just put it into a bunch of altcoins or just high risk, sort of a bunch of different varied investments. We're still not sure about that. Anyway, sticking with the Terra thing, here was my poll of the day. Thinking of inventing a new crypto Twitter acronym. CT means crypto Twitter, by the way. Some people don't know that. So I'm thinking of inventing a new acronym. Which one do you like the most? TTM, to the moon. BAF, bullish as fuck. INJ, instant nuke job. Or BTHOM, beats the hell out of me. Those are 4 just acronyms. I find I need some acronym to describe that situation very frequently on Twitter. BAF is winning. Bullish as fuck, 53%, instant nuke job, 27%, but more important than the poll was right about an hour or 2 after that. Kwon, he has not tweeted in about a month. He puts up this tweet here. No description. He he doesn't allow commenting on this tweet. His other tweets he did, so he yanked commenting privileges. No capturing, just this one tweet. First tweet in a month, as I said, it's some kind of like explosion, like it's an instant nuke job right there. That's what that is. Explosion. It's an instant nuke job. So I was looking at the retweets to see if anyone else, what they thought about it. What's that mean? It's time to start burning. Kwon supporting the Lunk burn Lunk. So a lot of people think it's referring to the Terra Luna Classic burn. I guess that they have some burns coming up. They've had some burns. Yes, but no. It's referring to the instant nuke job that happened with Terra. That's what it's referring to, but a little bit the burn too. But, this is a subconscious he's putting out here that, yes, Terra was nuked. As we all know, it's kind of old news by now. People have their theories who, no one really knows specifically. People definitely have their theories, but Kwon is pretty much confirming here, in so many words, Terra was nuked. So, it's good to have him back on Twitter, though. First tweet in a month. That was good. Terra was having a good day. Terra Classic up 16%. Market was only up about 4 or 5%, remember? So well outperforming the market. His coming out of Twitter hibernation appeared to be good for the market. It's a good thing there. That's it for today. Short episode. I'll be back on Monday with a new episode, taking the weekend off as usual. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, @BenCryptoShow. See you Monday. Until then, this is Ben. Later.